Hi and welcome to the programme today. So today we're in Bishan, so we're at the high-tech industrial park, and I'm standing outside a Korean company here in Chongqing called S-Tech. And we're going to go in there today. We're going to meet the CEOs, the leaders of the company, and ask them how the coronavirus crisis has affected business here, and also the situation of the workers, how many of them have been able to go back to work. So without much ado, let's go in and have a look. Okay, so our temperature is 36.5 degrees, so now I've got to fill in this table here. So I've got to write in the dates. I have a report in my hands here with some key statistics about the crisis and its effect on industry over the past month. So I'm just going to share some of the information with you here. So here it says as of the 24th of January, some of the major cities in China, such as Hubei, Beijing, Shanghai, some of these are provinces, Guangdong, Tianjin and Chongqing, closed a lot of the industry, a lot of the factories here, so they could get to work on preventing and disease prevention for the coronavirus. A lot of that has changed though, as of February the 24th. This is for Chongqing municipality. There are 10,812 companies that have started up business again. And this includes 739,000 workers, so these people are back in work. Of these companies, 4,859 of them are medium to large size, and these companies employ 613,000 people. Out of the top 100 companies in Chongqing, like the biggest companies, 98 of them are open again, and they also have a supply chain of over 600 smaller businesses who supply them with parts. So all in Chongqing, about 70, the rate of production has gone up to about 70% of what it used to be before the crisis. 84.5% of the automobile industry is up and running again. And also the electronics industry has a figure of 78.4%. So considering the circumstances, we're doing quite well. We understand that production here at the factory started on the 12th of February. So at the moment, could you explain to our audience what the situation is?
We kept our workers informed as much as possible during the factory closure. On February the 12th, only 50% of our employees could work. Now, while some haven't returned yet, 90% of them are now working normally. To protect the health of our workers, we pass on the latest information from the Bishan government for them to follow carefully. Our production floor must operate dust-free, so we provide them daily with protective gear. As for the canteen and disinfection, workers must maintain a safe distance from each other. We recommend they bring their own utensils and use the wash basins we have provided for them. There is one matter I find regrettable. We did plan to disinfect our company dormitory by ourselves, but the matter was out of our hands. Luckily, the management company resolved this for us, so I'm very grateful for their assistance.
Could you explain how the coronavirus outbreak has affected the supply chain of factories, and not only your suppliers, but also the factories you supply as well?
Our customer, BOE, has demanded we increase production, but we need more employees to meet demand. It's an urgent matter for us. But there are still employees yet to return, and we're not allowed to recruit either. So we might not be able to meet demand over March and April. During the crisis, our company had to cease operation, but our customer BOE and supplier LG Chemicals have a fully automated system. They never stopped production during the crisis, so both supply and delivery are issues for us.
Now I'm sitting here with another special guest for our program today. So sitting here we have Mr. Liu Wenyue. So he's the head of the Development Bureau of the Bishan High-Tech Industrial Park. The first measure was to prepare in advance to tackle both the epidemic and production issues. The second was to assign officials to the factories, especially foreign enterprises, so we could train them how to deal with the crisis. The third was to establish a system of accountability, and the fourth was a series of benefits to support industry and implement policy. There were 1,072 companies in the Bishan High-Tech Park, 665 of which have resumed operation, which is roughly 60.2%. 30 out of 40 foreign enterprises have restarted production, a figure of 75%. I believe that Bishan ranks third in Chongqing municipality for the number of large-scale companies who have started up again.